to listen to the AZ12 podcast, proudly presented by Little Caesars. Code 1099 bundle, classic pepperoni or cheese pizza. And let's see here, classic pepperoni or cheese pizza, crazy bread, or 2-liter soda. Code LCFREECC. Free crazy combo with any pizza purchase. Okay, now with Jason Shear, I am merely Mike Luke. Now, Shear, you're playing hurt right now. You were behind enemy lines and you came back and you're not feeling good about yourself.
I'm not feeling great, but this is the biggest game of the year, so I'm in.
What happened? Talk to me. What happened? Was it bad chili?
I feel like it could be food poisoning. I'm not sure. It's been a rough day.
I was going to say, so the enemy is infiltrating you up there. You'll have Arizona Israel take care of these people. But all right, yeah, we got a lot to get to on this show. And again, TX Combi 1983. Thank you for using the LCFREECC code. Okay, now we're going to talk a lot of Arizona football on this show, but first we're going to talk some Arizona basketball. In games like this, I want them to be get-right games. First of all, Mo Krivas, if there's any doubt that he's one of the handful of best big men in college basketball, he laid those doubts to rest in this game against Norfolk State. When he goes up and he, do you think he thinks about Dennis Walsh every single game at this stage?
Yeah. I told him the last time I saw him, I said, look, this is what Dennis Walsh says about you. And he said, I dunk. And I said, damn right you dunk.
He had a couple plays today.
Lob. He had a
lob. And then he had a spin move where he went in there as well. What did he have? 3 dunks today?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it was, yes, you're allowed to speak on Krivas, too busy winning. Yeah. All right, back to Krivas, but one of the best big men. I'm just saying, many people are talking about it. I'm just kidding. Yeah. No, it's very, very good, though. Okay. Real time that, though, TK. Now the elephant in the room, or the cold soup dish in the room, Yvonne, we need him to be good. I don't like that he didn't come back into the game, or that he didn't come back on the bench. If it's a couple week thing, I actually think that's more than okay for Arizona, because I think it forces them to play Dwayne a little bit more and get him a little bit more seasoned. But I don't like that it wasn't on the bench though, Shear.
I mean, it feels like I'm no doctor, Mike, but it feels like a high ankle sprain.
Right.
And so that would be a multi-week injury. I mean, at that point, you're just trying to say, hey, get right for a Big 12, right?
Right. And I'm fine with that, honestly. And that's why we've talked about it before, but that's why the margin for error that Arizona has right now, you won these games. I don't want to say look ahead a little bit, but you can be a little bit easier with the, with soothing them back in. Ben White was talking about that the other day. Yeah, so but with ADO and with Dwayne, I like to see both of them. Now, Braden Burries. I needed Braden Burries these couple games. We're playing some crummy teams. We need to be able to get Graydon. We need to be able to get Braden Burries going, and he looks like he's got a lot more confidence these last 2 games. Keep it up.
Yeah, I mean, look, he struggled a ton defensively early in the game, but I thought he relaxed and he kind of eased into it, like you said. But he definitely feels more confident shooting. Good to see him hit the 3. The biggest thing I took away was actually not the 15 points. His free throw shooting had been horrific up until this point. 6 of 6 from the line. I thought he played well overall today.
All right, now overall, the lovely Shelby Shearer, the queen of the show, said she's disappointed. I'll actually disappointed that Oregon isn't destroying Washington. I'll take this so far, 19-7, and Washington's been able to do nothing offensively whatsoever. The boards will not be happy with this, and that's all I'm going to go with. Yeah, Stut Joe, I don't know what's going on with you, man. This is a good time for Arizona athletics. It is it's okay to sit there. Yes, okay. Now, but Braden Burries, you got to get him going, because again, we need him to be that third option. I'm not really breaking any news there. Let's talk a little bit about Dwayne Aristode, though. But first, Rick Patton, the great Rick Patton. Oh, wasn't that a Civil War general, Rick or General Patton?
Yeah, same. General Patton, Rick Patton. It's all the same.
Appreciate it. Oh, $10 super snap. Belated Territorial Cup super snap. We are at football school. Thanks for all you guys do. Hashtag bear down. Very much appreciate you. We're going to talk a lot of football here in just a. We're going to talk a little bit of football here in just a second. But let's talk about Dwayne here. With Dwayne Aristode, I believe, like I said, he's probably not necessarily what he was sold to us to a certain degree, but he's going to have to be good. He's going to have to be good enough, and he's going to have to play this year. And if this means in the next couple weeks that we're going to have to see more Dwayne Aristote, I'm fine with it. Sheer, got to get him out there.
Yeah. I mean, look, he played 25 minutes tonight. He didn't play great. I'm actually surprised. I thought he'd be a better ball handler than he's shown. He really can't dribble very much, but 5 rebounds is a nice number. 1 through 5 shooting. He's going to play more. I mean, that's just it. ADO is going to start while Yvonne is out, and then Aristote's going to play, and they kind of that's going to be the rotation. It sucks, but at the same time, it'll be good for his growth and development as a player, probably.
Yeah, I read a book one time about General Patton where he chased Pancho Villa into like Mexico. It was called like The General and the Jaguar. It was really, really good. I just wanted to say that right there. Okay, now now back to Arizona though. Aristote, yeah, I'm fine with that. Obviously, you got Delhi in there. Now, one thing that you and I were talking about a little bit as well. Listen, the kid's obviously fantastic. He's one of the handful of best freshmen in college basketball. I will say this though, I don't need Kobe shooting, and I don't necessarily like I don't like what I see from the free throw line, Sheer. No matter the percentages, it looks uncomfortable.
Her. So I don't know why I said her. His shooting form.
So see what else is going on. Is this WNBA talk or MNBA?
His shooting form is awful. I mean, it just is. I mean, and the thing is, if it ever gets fixed or someone tries to change it, you don't do that at this point of his career.
Right.
I mean, he's still able to score and he's strong and all that, but his free throw shooting, I said this before. I think we said going into this game, he was at 72%. I'll take that over a year. I do not need him shooting threes. You don't need to shoot threes.
Because I think the thing about it with him is that those threes will not go in. And that's pretty much why I'm saying don't take him, because they will not go in.
I feel like the threes are he hasn't shot a 3 against a good team yet, right? I don't think he has. So I think it's more of a this team sucks. We're up 40. Let me get a 3 up kind of deal.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of it to it at that point. Yeah, but Dwayne was billed to us as a shooting guard. Dwayne is not a shooting guard. I think that we can probably. No. Yeah, I think we can probably.
It's closer to a 4 than a 2.
It's closer to a 5 than a 2. I'd say any with that. Yeah. Okay. Does anybody have another year of eligibility except Evan Nelson? Does everyone have another year of eligibility except Evan Nelson? No.
No, Jaden doesn't.
Jaden doesn't. Tobey doesn't, and ADO doesn't. Yeah. So, there's all right. There's that. Okay. Now, Tobey Awaka, again, the man of girth. This guy's just awesome. I love the front court. I know everybody's all gassed up on Michigan. But at the same time, I'll take Arizona's front court, especially with what we've seen from Mo Crevis, basically telling Dennis Walsh that he's going to take that gym that doesn't have any electricity and tell him to shove it where the moon don't shine. I like this front court a great deal.
I like watching Awaka play against guys that just can't even be on the same court as him.
Right.
Too much girth.
Right.
It's just fun to watch him completely push them out of the way. 13 points, 8 boards tonight. I mean, he's just going to win. In these type of matchups, he's just going to kill the opposing team.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, he's gonna destroy him. Norfolk State, I get it. It is what it is. Now you're gonna have Auburn coming in. I think Arizona could beat Auburn with or without Yvonne. This is something with Yvonne. Like I said, with Yvonne, I need to take it very, very cautiously though with Yvonne. If that means that he's got to sit out 2-3 weeks, that's fine with me. Scare. We've got a little bit of a little cushion for the pushing.
Yeah, I mean, people may not like to hear this, but I think Arizona's done enough in out-of-conference play where the focus starts to turn to Big 12, and you'd rather have Yvonne. Like, I would love to have Yvonne play against Auburn and Alabama. I don't need him to rush it, right? I'd rather him play against BYU early on in the conference season. But we'll find out. Tony Lloyd's meeting with the BD here. I'm sure he'll say he doesn't know yet, but we'll see.
Yeah, that's where Arizona and Michigan are the 2 best teams in the country. I don't know if I agree with that or not. We shall see. Okay, now, but with Burries though, like I said, the defense. Here's where I'm kind of at with Burries is that the defense, he's never going to be a great defender. But again, I need him to be able to get buckets. That's how I am basically going to judge him, is that I need him to be able to get buckets. That's where we're at. I don't expect him to be Reggie Geary. I just need him to be passable defensively, but I need him to be good offensively. Scare, am I wrong?
No, you're right. I mean, look,
damn right. I'm right.
I mean, look, it's a situation where you didn't bring him in to be a defensive stopper, right? You brought him in to score points, and that's his job. And I'm not saying you want him to be awful on defense, but if he's average and he's getting buckets, you'll live with that every day.
Yeah, I'll live that every day. Okay, let's get a couple reads in here. We're going to talk. We're going to be talking football here. We're going to be talking a lot of red line. Because we didn't get Skier in here yesterday. Skier, how many times have you? Oh, hey, let's do Foster Plumbing first, though. Cody, Foster Plumbing, do it. Yeah, because Sheer can speak to this right now. This is tough. Sheer, you're in a tough predicament right now in that you said you've been on the toilet pretty much all day.
Thank you, Mike.
Well, no, you did. Am I saying something wrong?
Thank you, Mike. If I needed to and I had issues, I would call Foster Plumbing at 520-603-3817.
Have you been clogging the toilet at all, though?
No, I have
all
not
right,
done that yet.
But you would call Foster, though, if that was the case. Though.
If that happens, okay. Foster is on
like speed dial. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. But they also do more than just unclogging your toilets for you. That is not their priority job. By the way, I was behind a Foster. I was back in the Foster the other day. The big van. Those things are great. Residential and commercial, licensed, bonded, and insured. Sewer line coating, point repairs, water heaters, drain cleaning. You name it, they do it. Check it out. Again, Foster Plumbing, boom. Skier, what was it? La Jolla says Skier holding the toilet red line accountable. Very much like that. Speaking of red line accountability, Bridge Tech Communications. Sheer, can you think of a dumber way to go about your life than working out at a gym that does not have electricity?
No. Why would you ever do that?
I mean, what are we, Bedouins? Like in the Lawrence of Arabia? Come on, you don't need to be doing any of that stuff. Use Bridge Tech Communications. Because, again, if you're a gym out there, they will push you into the right direction. Because, again, they get 750% average ROI. BridgeTechCommunications.com. They can help you market your gym or health wellness spa. Don't be like this guy gallivanting through Saudi Arabia with looking for a gym when all you see is like a sand dune or something. Bridge Tech Communications. Boom. Check it out. All right. Okay, one more. RJ's Frozen Cactus. Red hot beer, ice cold sports. Now, huge parking lot, as we all know. Home of the AZ12 watch parties. No bad seats in the house. Pizza, wings, tacos, burgers, and more. 100 craft beers plus $2 deals. We're going to have another one here shortly. It is a lot of fun. The layout is very nice. There are TVs there are everywhere. It is a lot of fun. RJ's Frozen Cactus. Again, go in there and have some fun. Boom. Check it out. All right. We're going to talk football now, and then we'll get back to basketball because, again, when you're a football school, sometimes that's going to preempt even basketball talk, and we are a football school. Skier, I'm a humble victor.
Yeah, that's the one thing. Humble and modest. That's how I describe you. Humble and modest.
Always. Your good pal Chris Cartman was needling me for a couple of weeks about Jeff Sims. Chris Cartman, I think, has taken the loss. That was one of the worst quarterbacking performances that I have ever seen yesterday, and I've seen a lot of Jeff Sims, but Sheer, when he really had to elevate his game to the highest level, he did just that. That was what we expect to see out of our Jeff Sims.
Yeah, I think the interesting thing to me with Jeff Sims is that he was able to avoid this game for so long.
Yeah, right? But there was crap teams he was playing against, though.
He had 7 passing touchdowns and 2 picks going into the game. He had 500 rushing yards. We hadn't had the Jeff Sims experience yet.
Right.
And then he says, Mike, Jason, look what I can do.
Yes.
And you got the full Jeff Sims experience in this game.
It was like what I was telling Cartman too, when he kept telling me, he's like, but here's the other thing too. Even in that Iowa State game, he still had 3 turnovers and they were awful turnovers in that game. It's not like he stopped turning the ball or it wasn't like he was but this was one for the ages though. This had fumbles, this had interceptions, this had dropped picks as well. For an NFL quarterback, he didn't look good.
What was your favorite fumble? I have mine.
I like the one where he just ran into the line and then he just dropped it. I thought that was
the fourth quarter fumble.
Yeah, I like that one a lot.
I like that one too, where Dalton punched it out.
Yeah, that one was good. That was one of those ones where it's like, all right, man, I'm just going to turn this one over. Who cares? What was your
incomplete passes too? weren't even like close. And they tried, and to Arroyo's credit, I guess, they tried every passing route possible, like little slants, an out route, like just dumbed it down, and he's still 11 of 25.
Yeah,
3 picks.
Right. And two lost fumbles. It was impressive. I mean, there was really no other. It's really no other way to put it. Now, Arizona. Let's talk about that. 9-3 on the season. Oh, Wilbur's in here. Wilbur, the great Wilbur. Wilbur's big burner. All right. Listen. Arizona 9-3 on the season. Whatever you think of Brent Brennan, this has been an A job. And I was going back and forth with Prim a little bit on Twitter about this. And I think there's still a few people out there like Prim, but he's wrong on this. He's saying, well, it's not Brent Brennan, it's the coordinators. No, dude, it's not how it works. He hired the coordinators. Just like last year, he gets the blame for Dino Babers. Nobody says, yeah, that's not Brent Brennan's fault. That's Dino Babers' fault. No, it's Brent Brennan's fault because he hired Dino Babers. So if you want to say that, that's fine. But you have to be consistent with it. He hit the ball out of the park with Daggy. He hit the ball out of the park with Rich Rod. What's his name? Another Hispanic name. Danny Gonzalez. Yeah, Danny Gonzalez. Another Hispanic name. Yeah, Danny Gonzalez. But he hit the ball out of the park with that one. So he gets full credit. You don't get to sit here and basically say like, well,
here's the deal, man. If the coordinators, if Arizona was bad this year, Prim and other people like him, the first person they would blame is Brent Brennan. They wouldn't blame the coordinators. Brent Brennan hired the coordinators. He deserves credit for hiring those two guys and coaching this team to a 9-win season.
Period.
You may not believe that he is the guy for the next 10 years and that whatever. I don't care. He deserves credit for this season for making the right coordinator hires and doing all that.
All right, now it is funny. So, all right, everybody, fill me in. Now, what's the little man? What's Totri been up to in here? Has he not been taking this well? I would assume. Yeah, guys, everybody knows. But that's what it is. You make the hires, and this was red line. We're talking red line right here. Red line accountability. And that if these hires sucked, if Danny Gonzalez looked like a fossil, and it looked like the game, like he was trying to be a DC back in the 60s, they would say, put that guy in the museum, get him out of here. And Brent Brennan, that's on you. I don't know if that makes sense, but
I don't know what you're saying right now.
I'm just saying, whatever. Yeah, it was really stupid actually. But so piece of crap. But yeah, but with that and with Seth Daggy early on, it was like, that it's turned into it. Now let's talk about Noah Fafita here. I believe Noah Fafita should be the conference player of the year. You're 9-3. I think that Baker's or Sawyer Robertson, don't want anything to do with him. He's done. Don't want him. I'm telling you,
it's down to Noah Fafita and someone on probably LJ Martin.
All right, that's fair. Now, are you probably going to get a couple of those? I'm probably going to get a couple tweets from these Texas Tech people saying that it should be Jack Gonzalez or whatever his name is, and it's like, no, dude, he's on defense, the linebacker, and it's yeah. Jay Gonzalez? No, that's that.
Jacob Rodriguez.
Jacob Rodriguez. Yeah. So, all right, but I think Noah should be that guy, though. And you know what was really impressive yesterday is that Arizona really wasn't able to run the ball very effectively in that game. I mean, and that's a testament to ASU. And Noah was basically able to turn his short passes into their version of a running game.
Yeah, they could not run the ball at all. Credit ASU. They tried. I mean, Arizona wound up with more running attempts than pass. I mean, they tried, man. Mahdi and Ricino, they tried getting Noah involved. They gave Spivey a carry, gave Watley a carry, but couldn't do it. And then Noah did great, 286 yards. And I know he threw a lot of passes, but no turnovers, had the touchdown, played a great game. They controlled possession. I didn't realize this until this morning when I was reading Cartman's stuff. That is the biggest time of possession differential in Dillingham's career. I didn't even realize this last night. It was 20 minutes.
Did you see Dilly go up to Brennan and say, you guys beat the crap out of us?
Yeah, and then he said AZ-12. You see that?
Yeah, he said AZ-12 for life, baby. And then Brent Brennan said to him, he's like, yeah, you guys are a bunch of losers. No, he didn't really say that.
And then he spit on him. And then
right. Yeah, Mike needs to work on his Gonzalez's and his Rodriguez's. Yeah, probably do. Okay. But also, One thing I got to give you a little bit of credit for, Sheer, and this is a fleeting, yeah, keep it coming here. Yeah, no Ben one. Chris Hudson, the wide receiving core, you talked about them pretty much the entire Now you were wrong about Watley. But the receiving core has turned out to be very, very nice. Skier, do you want to?
Wally had a great play yesterday. One of the biggest plays of the game.
Watley's an L for you. Overall, though, the unit is a big. The unit is big.
My guy Chris Hudson, who if he was healthy all year would be up there for the conference leaders in receptions.
Probably Bolitnikov.
Yeah, I mean Chris Hunter played well. Spivey played well. We need to shout out our guy, and he is our guy. Let's make no mistake about it. AZ12 podcast official guy, Cameron Barmore.
Oh, Cam Barmore. Oh, I love Cam Barmore. Shout out to Cam's father. He listens to every single show. We like Cam Barmore. I really wish we could get another year out of Cam Barmore.
They clearly saw a mismatch there. Like I thought on the touchdown pass to him, they were clearly going to go to him because they created that mismatch. When they put him in the slot, they obviously saw something that ASU couldn't deal with it, and they were right.
Well, Ben One White's always talking. You line a man up in the slot and you don't know what to do with it. It's going to be a lot of issues.
Yeah, he kept texting me. He's like, "Man, Barmer's really, really strong. Just really, really."
Sometimes
strong.
You got to really work your leverage, and I just don't know that. I don't.
And
know
honestly, like credit to Arizona. Ben pointed this out too. They did a fantastic job of protecting Noah's backside.
No, they did a great job because how many times have we seen somebody come in and basically try to violate Noah from like the backside, and they just didn't allow it to happen? Arizona's offensive line did a very good job protecting the backside.
Only one sack was out there, and they really protected his backside.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, we got a super snap in here.
Washington just scored.
Dang it! A touchdown?
Yeah, it was fourth down.
What's the score?
19-14.
Losers. Okay, Amy Sanders. Will we get Branch? You think also he plays the 3 would obviously. So does that mean Yvonne or Dwayne transfer or not? We get him. No, I think Caleb Holt is going to be the overwhelming priority. And if they get they get Caleb Holt, then you're not going to get Branch because there's just no room for him. Sure, would you agree?
Yeah. You're definitely not getting both. I know this sounds corny, but I think situations like these tend to have a way of working itself out.
Yeah, they're going to be more than they'll be more than okay. Oh, we see Amort in the chat. Hello, Amort. All right, now Danny Gonzalez. Is it the Frank Broyles? Is that for the best defensive coordinator in?
Frank? I don't think it's Frank Broyles.
Frank Broyles?
Who's Frank Broyles?
Frank Broyles is a football coach. I think it is.
Yeah, it is Frank Broyles.
Yeah, take that. But yeah,
look. He's probably not going to win because he's a defensive coordinator for Arizona, not Georgia or any of these other
doesn't make it right
non-football schools. But Danny Gonzalez is absolutely the best assistant in the country.
Right.
I mean, there's just no doubt in my mind. The job that he's done with this team is the best in the country.
I think, yeah. And what was it? Who was it that put it out there? Kobe L. Thiel messaged us. There was, unlike Sheer, I like to give credit to people. I don't know who the Twitter account was, but it wasn't me. And he said, so there's giving credit. It was, again, Arizona's given up 36 points in the fourth quarter all season.
Oh, that's Jordy Ham.
Oh, Jordan Ham. Yeah. That, good job, J Ham.
Okay.
But Jam or J Ham. But that's a pretty amazing stat.
It is. Give him the Broyles Award. Give Brent Brennan Big 12 Coach of the Year.
Is Brent Brennan going to get the Coach of the Year?
No, I bet you it'll be Sataki.
You think it's Solani Kataki or whatever?
Yeah. I'm fine with that.
All right. Well, either way. All right. Are we going to be in San Diego? The great Amort is in the chat now asking if we're going to be in San Diego for the Holiday Bowl. Can you answer Amort's question?
I have a true story. Shelby will back me up on this. I wasn't going to do it yet. If Washington wins this game, it actually kind of screws things up. Arizona could it would screw things up.
We don't need them to win this game.
Right. We need Oregon to win this game. I booked a hotel room in San Diego 2 months ago because I told Shelby we were going to the Holiday Bowl.
Really?
That's a true story.
Is this crap or is this true?
No, I swear. I asked Shelby.
Interesting.
Was it 2 months ago?
Or is that because you didn't think that we were going to be in a bowl game?
No, it was. I don't know if it was 2 months ago, but we booked the hotel And I said, I think Arizona is going to make it to the Holiday Bowl. Book a hotel now.
Is there any chance we can get SRS in this game?
No.
No chance?
Nope. No. The Holiday Bowl would be an ACC opponent, and that is way undecided. It could be SMU, Georgia Tech, or Louisville. I think Pitt's out because they got killed today.
Okay. All right. And all right. So it's
now if BYU beats Texas Tech and the committee does what they should do and put 2 teams into the championship, into the college football playoffs, it is conceivable that everyone moves up and Arizona would actually go to Vegas. Which I don't want. I don't want Vegas.
Yeah, I don't want that either. Mike secretly wants the Sun Bowl. He wants an El Paso torta. No, thanks. I'll leave those all to Paul Sakala. Okay, now let's get a couple reads in here, and then I want to get to Tim Brando here for a second. You didn't get to hear Tim Brando, but this was.
I mean, everyone told me the comments, and I fast forwarded through some highlights, so I got
crap,
I got enough of Tim Brando.
Yeah, welcome to the Rock. Green Valley Decorative Rock, 2 convenient locations. Now there's some idiots that think they're just in Green Valley. Those people have basically been exterminated at this point. There's very few people that still believe that they're only in Green Valley. And so, that's obviously a good thing. 50 plus locally sourced landscaping materials, east to Benson, Sierra Vista, west to Marana, south to Nogales, north to Oracle. Yes, sure. You sounded like Mariah Carey with that static. The only thing we were missing is All I Want for Christmas Is You.
All I want for Christmas.
Yeah, entering the chat at the top of the static is top notch. Good job, Twin Mama. You know what you're doing around here. Yeah, check it out, though. Green Valley Decorative Rock. Welcome to the Rock.
Tommy Lloyd just said on radio he believes Yvonne should be okay. I don't know what that means.
Well, that's good. Yeah, it's better than saying he shouldn't be okay. All right, now. Kobe L. Field, air conditioning. Share. He said he doesn't need air conditioning anymore. It's fake news because it's cold out. Little does Kobe L know that it actually gets hotter outside, though, in Tucson. It doesn't just stay at this temperature. It doesn't.
What just happened to your sound?
Me?
Yeah, you kind of got weird a little bit right there.
Right now?
Yeah.
I sound better now?
You're going like in and out. Yeah, your mic just like went.
Wow, maybe it was because I was screaming.
That was it right there. Now you're good.
Now I'm good?
Yeah.
All right. Sorry about that. Oh, yeah.
Damn it.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. All right. But Kobe L. Field, he's being a putz. He doesn't think he needs air conditioning. This is the time you need air conditioning, and you need to get air conditioning because, again, it will get hot here eventually. Get entered into a Christmas raffle for a $100 gift card and a 6-month filter supply delivered to you. Check it out. Oregon.
Oh! Sorry.
Touchdown, Oregon.
64-yard touchdown. Oregon.
What happened? Talk to me. How did it happen?
Little pass. Malik Benson's a monster.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. All right. Good job, Oregon. Keep it going, man. Service and maintenance, emergency repairs, bathroom noise reduction, all of that stuff. Check it out. Comfort X HVAC. Back the vac. All right. All right, Copal, we are going to have another watch party. We're going to have another watch party here. Dennis Walsh, you and Amort, I expect to see you here. The great Jerry Reyes, David Rosen, all of you expect to see there. We're going to have one for the Alabama game. I think it's on the 13th. Tucson's contemporary Mexican food, copaltucson.com. You can also get a free elote rib, a.k.a. Mike Luke. Mexican food delivered nationwide at mymexicanmenu.com. Use code AZ12 for 10% off your order. Book your next large party or corporate event with Copal. Large party packages are available. Okay, check it out, Copal. All right, now what were we talking about, Sheer?
Oregon. Yvonne.
Oh, Yvonne, yeah. All right, so it sounds like he's going to be. It sounds like
Tommy said, I'm hopeful he can play next week. He rolled his ankle. We'll have to see.
Hey, I got a question. Is it just the cold soup guys that do all the cupping?
It might be, but it shouldn't be. Cupping's awesome.
Yeah, I mean, but why? Because I've just seen Yvonne and I've seen Henry do it, and I think did Crivs done it too?
I hope so.
Yeah, but why is it just why is it just
I don't
that?
know. I don't
Yeah,
know.
I don't know. Yeah, I'm not gonna ever do any of that stuff. Looks weird. Yeah, I don't like how it looks. Okay, so now with Arizona, one last thing though about ASU though that is very very funny. Arizona has won 3 of the last 4 territorial cups, and you know what I find very funny about ASU fans? They always like to say what's our record since they're like, what's the record when since we became a university? How about what's the record since if you want to play that game? What's the record since they both entered a major conference? We have a better record than you because you suck.
You want to play that game? What's Kenny Dillingham's territorial cup record?
Yeah, Brent Brennan has a better territorial cup record against ASU than Kenny Dillingham has against the U of A. What do you say about that?
UOA, back the A, red line, red one white.
Dude, red line was just huge in this one though.
Yeah.
Okay, now I'm gonna say this defensively though. I don't know quite how they did it, but man, I mean, I know it's because the secondary is awesome. We need to talk about Traden L. Stukes though. I refuse to believe that Traden L. Stukes will not be on an MNFL roster next year.
I love that dude.
Oh, he's fantastic.
Yeah, he's good. That pick was stupid.
That pick was
that pick was just dumb. Put him in the NFL. What's the worst that could happen? There's worse players in the NFL.
Right. I mean, there's way worse players in the NFL. I'll go a step further.
I just said that.
I'll go a step further.
Talk to him.
Yeah, I'll go a step further. I think Dalton Johnson's going to be on an MNFL roster.
No, I'll go one step further. I think Jeremiah No.
Yeah, I don't think I'll go that far. Okay, so I think we got 3 guys that are going to be in the MNFL. We have Jeremiah Patterson. Oh, well, maybe Jeremiah Patterson.
Why not Jeremiah Patterson?
Yeah. I think Traden L. Stukes will be in there. I think Genesis Smith and I think Dalton Johnson, all MNFL players.
I'm in.
Yeah, that's where that's where I'm at with it, man. And then and again, like they lost a lot of you're going to be losing a lot of players, but it's definitely going to be up to Geiska and who's the other guy that's in charge of all this?
Fletcher.
Yeah, it's going to be up. We're going to have to redline this.
Yeah.
Coach mentioned Kobe a lot. Interesting. Yeah, everybody fill me in on what's going on with Kobe and Totri. That would be
Mike.
Is it bad again?
I think it's unplugged. Now it's good.
Is it good again?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I don't know what's going on, man. All right. Well, whatever. Yeah, I'm a piece of crap. Okay. Now, we do need to talk about something, though, that is very annoying for me as well. The special teams. Sheer,
so here's the thing. I'm actually going to defend I'm going to defend Michael Sagata now. I'm going to kind of defend Michael Sagata. Give me a second here.
Okay.
He has not been a good enough kicker. Right. I watched some highlights and I kind of rewound or fast forward and all that through the game. The real issue, bigger than the kicker, is that the snapper is awful. Mm-hmm. I mean, awful. Like Ian Wagner is having to save so many of these. And the thing with kicking is when you mess up an operation by a half a second, it screws up the entire thing.
Right.
I'm not saying his job should be secure, Salgado Medina, but man, they need a snapper ASAP.
All right, well, then let's talk about it. What about your guy, the special teams coach? Doesn't that come in on him at some point? Because these are basic things that they can't get right.
Yes, absolutely. I'm very curious to see what happens when he recruits his own guys and evaluates that. Because remember, he came late, so he wasn't able to do that.
Because is Arizona's special teams unit worse than ASU's?
I don't know, man, because like the ASU punter also shanked a punt at 20. He had the 20-yard punt.
No, that was a great punt. Well, I mean,
right. Then he missed the field goal. They missed the field goal too.
Right. Yeah.
David Kelly thought that Michael Salgado Medina made a push for the MVP of the game. I'm dead serious.
Did he really?
Yeah, I'm completely serious.
So the guy who's 3 for 6 on field. Oh, so Noah's not the easy answer. Noah Fafita is not the right answer.
I mean, look, there were 2 easy answers. It was either going to be Noah, and honestly, had our vote come later, and when we were allowed to, it probably would have been Dalton Johnson or Noah.
Noah.
Yeah. So I voted for it, but
It's
I voted for Jeff Sims. It wouldn't let me vote for Jeff Sims twice.
Well, I don't know why Jeff Sims is the easy answer in this. Jeff Sims was the MVP of the Territorial Cup, and there really wasn't even a close. I don't get the Salgado Medina. That's just saying it's Noah
because Arizona had 23 points and Salgado Medina had 9 of them.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Look, I'm not defending David.
Here's my question about Salgado Medina, though. It's even when the kicks are like held and everything is right, it's still a 50-50 proposition.
I get it. I get it.
So, now I will say this, though. Luke One Wysong is I like Luke One Wysong. He is very, very good back there returning punts. I like
arm.
Yeah, that's
stiff arm. Washington just turned it over on downs. We're in good shape.
All right, yeah. So it's 26-14. All right, yeah. Twist the knife, baby. Twist the knife. But I like Luke Wysong a lot. I like how he.
I mean, it was going to take a lot for me to not believe that Jeremiah Patterson wasn't the guy.
Right.
I really, to me, Jeremiah Patterson was the guy. But Luke Wysong's done pretty good.
Right. Yeah, he's good. You don't ever have to worry about him doing stupid stuff. He doesn't field the ball at the 3-yard line. He actually tries to run the ball back. It's not just a fair catch. I like Luke One Wysong. I think he's good. He's the one saving grace of the entire special teams unit.
Yes.
Also, yes. Arizona, TLN. Arizona with a better record than Washington is hilarious. Arizona's just better than what's Washington's record going to be after this game?
8-4.
8-4.
Right.
8-4, and I don't think they've beaten a ranked team under Jed.
I got it right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8-4. Their best win of the season is Illinois. The Illinois win.
Who sucks?
Right.
All right. Well, that's good.
Also, again, football school. I got to think Arizona's top 20 in the college football playoff rankings.
They have to be. I don't know how you can
Arizona sneak into the college football playoff.
I was going to ask you that. I mean, you probably need some things to go your way, but I mean,
why not Arizona?
Why don't we just lie and say we're in the SEC?
How many teams in the top 20 are playing better football than the University of Arizona?
Very few, if any.
I might do this on the show tomorrow where we go through or Monday where we go through the top 25 and you tell me which teams are playing better football than Arizona.
Did you see Sarkisian say that they'll be robbed if they're not in there or whatever?
Yeah, shut up, Sark.
Yeah, you suck. You suck.
All right, this is Ohio State. But let's start at 10.
Right.
Let's start at 8. Is Oklahoma playing better football than Arizona?
No. Keep going.
Notre Dame.
No.
Alabama.
No.
BYU.
No.
Vanderbilt?
No.
Probably. You have Arizona as the 10th best team.
No, just
really bothers me.
I gave them Ohio State. That's all.
I understand that the top 25 is the college football playoff top 25 is more valuable than the AP top 25. But Arizona was not ranked this week. And the teams ahead of them were James Madison, North Texas, Tulane, Georgia Tech, Pitt, and SMU.
Arizona's better than all of those teams.
Like, what are we doing?
Right. No,
and ASU is 26. What are we doing?
Right. Yeah, I think you got to put Arizona. I honestly think that Arizona should be at about 18.
I think Lev had him at 20. He hit the highest in the country.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting. All right.
So you're moving him up to 10, right?
I mean, I don't know why. What is it? So there's like 7. There's like 7 automatics, and then there's like 12 at-larges, or how does it go? Or not 12 at-larges, like 5 at-larges, right?
Yeah, something like that. I don't know.
All right, we're probably not going to get in there. But I do like Brett.
It'll be close, though. It'll be close. We need to move up somehow to like 18, so then we could say that we were close.
Yeah, I like Brett Yormark is the absolute man, though. You talk about a guy that just gets it. He was talking about they were interviewing him before the game. Also, Tim Brando is awful. This was, dude. He was flipping out. Did you happen to see the replay of when they were looking at whether it was a first down or not on that 4th and 1?
Out. He was just openly cheering for ASU.
Well, he was like, and then it was funny, and I think it was Devin Gardner was right next to him. He's like, yeah, it's a good. He's like, I just don't see how you could stop the game for this. And it's like, dude, shut up. Gosh.
He really sucked.
It was really, really, man, we get some real world beaters in here. Yeah. So that was really, really, really weird. All right. Now, everybody out there, this is an unclaimed playoff berth. I think that's a very good way of putting it.
I'm going to make a move on Postgame. I was going to do this. Next week. But you gave me crap earlier in the year, and I think I won this one.
Oh, by the way, I think I've taken the lead in our game picks because Texas beat Texas Tech or Texas A&M.
You picked Texas A&M over Texas?
No, I picked Texas over Texas A&M. You picked Texas A&M over Texas. Nice try.
Did you?
Yes. Yeah.
You might have, because I picked a bunch separate from you.
Yeah, you're going to look really stupid.
I said earlier in the year that I would take Noah over DeMond Williams, and you destroyed me for it. You made fun of me. You harassed me over text.
Bullied you.
Would you like to apologize now?
Sure.
Thank you.
Sure. Now,
how much is today, by the way?
Who, DeMond?
Yeah.
No, the problem with Washington is this. Whenever they play a good team, their offense goes into poo.
He's not the starting quarterback?
I mean, yeah, exactly. We did win the basketball game, right? Yeah, but we're a football school too busy winning.
Come on. Norfolk State, dude. It was 37 points.
Yeah. Isn't Michael Vick the football coach there?
Yeah. Yeah.
Interesting.
What other pick? But you picked Cincinnati over TCU.
I'm not sure.
And you picked Tennessee. Who'd you pick, Tennessee or Vanderbilt?
I think I picked Cornelius. Who won that game?
We got to go back. Vanderbilt.
The archives.
Yeah, we got to look in the archives.
Right. Now, Scott Schlittenhart, your senior editor. If you remember, Scott Schlittenhart, to show you what an ultimate insider he is, he's talking about DeMond Williams. Remember on your board when he said that he was going to end up at Arizona, and then everybody skewered him when he committed to Ole Miss, and Scott just kept saying, I'm telling you, he's going to end up here. He's going to end up committed here. Scott Schlittenhart, the great Scott Schlittenhart, you were right. All of the haters should be exterminated because you
hate.
So got to give them a lot of credit there. All right. But anyway, back to Norfolk State for a few minutes. They suck. But I was really happy to see Krevis get going because I think Krevis is going to be the glove that we're going to keep dispensing pretty much the entire season, Sheer.
Yeah. I mean, he's a matchup issue. Like the traditional big man isn't a common thing anymore. And right. Tommy Lloyd sees value in it, and we're finding out why. Like Krevis, no one's been able to really match up with him earlier in the season.
Right, exactly.
Well, he just said after the press conference, he's going right to McHale Court to work on free throw shooting.
Who is? Oh, Tommy Lloyd. That is a problem. I mean, who's going to be shooting free throws?
Koa.
Well, I don't know that it's going to help a lot, to be honest with you.
Jerk.
Oh gosh. Gosh. All right. Now, somebody was just saying that 9-4 was the minimum expectation for this roster this year. Come on, dude. Come on.
Who said that?
Prim. So come on. Yeah, it's like okay. All right. Now, so that is what it is. All right, whatever. With Koa, I don't know how Koa is shooting 70%. It feels like he's shooting 7% from the free throw line. But either way, I'm going to give him a lot of credit. Koa is awesome. Free throws do worry me though a little bit with him.
Yeah. Free throws worry about it. I said this before that if I was another team, I'd foul Koa in the end of games and make him hit shots on the line and all that. But
right.
I mean,
okay.
We'll
all right. Now, Cody, do we have any more reads?
Yeah, you have a couple more.
All right. Let's get that in. Talk to me. What do we got? Talk to me. All right. Longview. Now, I will not, just like Sheer won't endorse the chili in the ASU press box. We're not going to endorse Andre Veras. Would you be more likely to endorse the chili that gave you projectile diarrhea or Andre Veras? Which one would you be more likely to endorse?
Chili, easily.
So you would
endorse. I could get rid of the poison. I can't get rid of Andre Veras.
You would endorse the projectile over Andre Veras.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. I appreciate your honesty. That's very, very good. Give Andre after that. Give Andre a call at 520-325-3456. Don't ask about anything projectile related though. He can talk you through your old 401k, and you can learn more about your new employment retirement plan. Build a strategy that covers both without overstretching your budget. Investing on your own, but not sure if it's enough. Check it out. Boom. Andre Veras, the Mississippi Gladiator. All right, Baggins. Oh, by the way, hey, did you see Dennis Walsh's tweet today? Him and his friend Kai.
That's how you celebrate. It's the only way to celebrate.
Yeah, no, 12 Arizona locations, locally owned and operated. Basically, one is owned by Dennis Walsh at this stage and Kai. Every sandwich comes with a chocolate chip cookie. Join our VIP text club. Text Baggins to 877-797-0444 for specials and deals. Check it out. Don't ask for the Dennis Walsh special. Just say Dennis Walsh was here, and they'll give you a cookie. All right, now one more. Land the freaking man with the master plan. This is clearly not his sister. It's just not. But that doesn't mean that she will not be treated with respect the same way that we will treat the championship package with respect, Jason Shear. 1997. Arizona's going to win the national title this year. We know it. So, again, go in there and get this done now. It doesn't hurt or anything. I fell asleep during it. That's how good it is. Daily urgent care Monday through Friday. Dental implants at affordable prices. Lan is going to be coming on the show to do the static, and we're very excited about that. He said it would be his dream to come on and do that. So he's going to come on the show and talk and do the static for Green Valley Decorative Rock. That will be very, very good for me and for Sheer and for basically everybody. All right, check it out. Okay, now. All right, so everybody out there also, go to Little Caesars, code 1099 bundle. You get a classic pepperoni or cheese pizza, crazy bread, and a 2-liter soda, or code LCFRECC. Get a free crazy combo with any purchase. Okay, now. Let's see here. Let me get the reads in here. All right. Rick Patton, belated Territorial Cup Super Snap. We are a football school. Thanks for all you guys do. Hashtag bear down. Appreciate you, Rick Patton. Stutcho, congratulations, Brennan and Lloyd. We're all proud. $2. H. Fuchs. Yvonne, no. Also, Fuchs, ASU. Then Amy Sanders. Will we get Branch? You think he also plays the 3? He would obviously. So does that mean Yvonne and transfer or not? If we start him, it'll all work itself out. Sheer. Get back to the toilet. We appreciate you playing hurt.
Thank you, Michael. Thank you.
I mean, literally. Yeah. Okay. Now, everybody out there, you guys are the best. This is obviously a shorter show, but we talked very, very long, and I'm going to say this at the end of the day. This is Norfolk State. They suck. All right. We will see you on Monday. Very much appreciate you guys all. For Jason Shear, Shelby Shear, everybody in the comments, Cody James Martin, to Shear's Toilet. We're going to be thinking about you. We will talk with you on Monday at 10. TTFN. Ta-ta for now.